Hello guys, Baphomet here, and today I'm going to talk to you about doing epic quests using low-cost units, and I'm also going to tell you which stages you should farm on the epic quest. So let's start with which epic quest stage you should be farming for your strategy buff increase and for your stat buff increase. So the answer is that you should be farming the hardest stage that you can possibly play on auto, because the highest stages give way more than, like for example, chapter 10 gives way more than chapter 1, and you can see how huge the difference is once you are going to use the bonus reward units. So I'm going to do chapter 3 right now, and after chapter 3 I'm going to do chapter 10 so you can see the difference in the drops. So let's do it really quick. I'm going to use Iori and 2 bonus drop characters for this. And this is chapter 3, right? Yeah, this is chapter 3. This is the cheapest stamina wise chapter that you can do, and I have 2 characters that are going to give me bonus drop. And after this you will be able to see why you should always be farming the stage, the hardest stage that you can clear on auto, even though it costs more.
Ready, go!
Okay, so this stage is done, and let's see what the drops are. So as you can see, I got 50 HP buff items and 15 HP buff items and 15 Mary shards. So 15 and 15, and now let's go to the last chapter, which costs 20 stamina, and let's see how much we will get. And we are going to get way more, because before recording this video I have checked it on multiple stages and multiple chapters, and you always want to be doing the hardest one because they give the most. Okay, and the Mary is almost dead. And there we go. So it was 15 and 15 for the first stage, and this one gave me 32, which is basically almost as much as clearing the chapter 3 would give you. But let's do it again, because we were simply unlucky and didn't get any of the bonus drop. So let's do it one more time. So the difference will be obvious for you. Few more hits. Okay, now we are going to hopefully get the bonus drop. And as you can see, we got the bonus drop, and we got 29 fragments of Envy Mary, we got 32 of the attack buff, and we got 32 of the HP buff. So as you can see, it's almost the same, but it's still just way more worth it, in my opinion, to this one, because you can get multiple drops from the last stage. So even if the difference is not that much, I still believe that doing the highest one is way better. You're also going to get higher quality EXP potions, so just make sure to do the hardest one you can do on auto. That's my opinion. I have tested it multiple times while I was not recording it, and I came to the conclusion that this is simply the best. Okay, so we are done with the which stages you should farm on Epic Quest. You should always farm the hardest one that you can auto on. And now I'm going to do the low cost missions. One low cost mission on every chapter. And for this chapter, for the first chapter, you can attempt these low cost missions with your stat buffs on level from 10 to 20. And as for your strategy buff, I don't know, for like maybe level 2 or 3, but if your stat buff will be at level 10 to 20, you can do chapter 1 and chapter 2 low cost missions. And let's do one of the missions in here. I have already done them. Which is it? It's in basic, right? Yeah, that's my bad. Mission number 1.9. So let's jump right into it. And I'm also going to be swapping my cards, because I always use the same one. So I swap a lot. I'm going to be using Kim, as you can see. It doesn't matter who you will be using for the low cost mission, for chapter 1 and chapter 2 at all. Just make sure it's the right element and you will be fine. But for the yellow element you should be investing in Kim 98 anyway, because you will need him for later on. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to set him as leader as well. And after I'm done with this boss, we are going to jump to chapter 2, then to chapter 3, and then to chapter 4. And that will be about it. So it's going to take a little bit. But at least we are going to see some gameplay instead of just talking. So yeah, as you can see, this fight is really easy. You need stat buffs at level 10 or 20 maximum, and strategy buff at level maximum at level 3, and you can easily do this. All of the units which I'm using, all of the fighters, are of cost of 36, I believe. I can check. Yeah, all of them cost 36. So you will be able to do all of the achievements, because as you can see, the last mission wants you to use 45, I believe, or below. So yeah. Okay, let's go over to chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a little bit harder than chapter 1, but still stat buff level from 10 to 20, right element, and you're going to be fine. Like I said, I recommend using Kim 98, because you will need him, as I said, for the future. Okay, so here it was stage number 211, and also cost 45 or below. Wait, didn't chapter 1 have also 111? Let me double check, just in case I made a mistake. Basic, no, because it had only 1.9. Okay, so chapter 2 gets a little bit harder, but like I said, it's not a big difference. So let's go over to chapter 2.11, and we are going to be using Kim for this stage. Let's change his cards real quick. And let's jump right into it. By the way guys, Tekken collab is coming soon. Probably it will drop on 26 because that's when we are going to be getting the big update. So I hope you're all hyped just like I am. And I am personally planning on pulling for Tekken 7 Jin. And tell me if you're looking forward to the Tekken 7 collab or not, and who you are pulling for, because I'm interested to hear. What are you going to do once the collab drops? So, as you can see, this fight is also just as easy as chapter 1. So like I said, there is nothing to worry about. Just use Kim 98 for chapter 2. For chapter 1, like I said, doesn't matter who you are going to use. I'm just using Blue Kim because I just like his core effects, which give him crit damage, I believe, or something like that. Okay, so we are done with chapter 2. Now let's jump into chapter 3. Chapter 3 is kinda annoying because you need bleed and we don't have any character in game that is 4-star and can cause bleed. And you need bleed for, I believe, stage 3.6. And there is also 3.11. 3.11 is way faster than 3.6, but they are both just as easy. And when you will be doing chapter 3.6, I used Andy for 3.6 and 3.11, the 4-star version, of course. And I used Major as striker because she causes bleed when you use her, so she's good for 3.6. But since this video is probably going to be long, I don't want to do 3.6 simply because it takes long to kill this boss. Even with my buffs, I need to fight it for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So for this chapter you will want your buffs at around level 30, I believe. For the stat buff would be great, and for the strategy buff at least level 5. Of course you can try doing it earlier, but you need to keep in mind that fight on chapter 6 is going to take you a while because you will not have much bleed and it will take a while to kill it, but it's very simple. If you watched my previous videos on chapter 3.6 and 3.12, it's exactly the same, so it's super easy. So let's jump right into 3.11, and like I said, I'm going to be using Andy. Reason why I choose Andy for the green fighter, even though you can pick anyone you want for the green element and you will be able to do this most likely, but I'm going to tell you why I picked Andy and why not someone else. So let me equip these cards first, and when you go to his core section, as you can see under the core effects, he has increased damage by 15% on critical hit. He also increases his critical rate, and he also recovers HP upon landing a critical hit. So that's very helpful in case you are going to get hit. And because of those, I decided to go with Andy. And yeah, let's jump right into the battle. This fight is also not a big deal. But it's going to take a little over like 1 minute. You need to watch out for her super armor. But yeah, thanks to the fact that Andy recovers his HP on the critical hit, you don't need to be too worried about dying, because you will just recover all of the HP that you are losing during the fight. As you can see, she is not even doing that much damage to me. And like I said, if you just bait out her super armor, you are not going to be even getting hit by her if you just wait it out. Damn, she's holding on pretty well. But yeah, we will do it, no problem. Oops! How did that miss? That was something. Can she just bait it out and then go in? This is like the easy method, so you don't take too much damage and die. You can also use Mature for some extra damage. Nope. She has super armor back up again. Well, like I said, I have my buffs at high level. I also recover HP, so I'm not too worried. You can back up a little bit. Be a little more defensive. Oh, that was close. I got this. I got this. Okay, I will play it safe. Don't want to die. Being a little too aggressive while fighting her, so my HP is pretty low. Now I can go in. Okay, now I have you. Come here. Yeah, bait it out. And we are good to go. So there you go. This is the fight on chapter 3. Like I said, you will not die on this as long as you just need to be careful once she uses her super armor, like back away a little bit, wait for her to use her moves, and then you can go in. Okay, so let's move to the last chapter, which is chapter 4. And we are going to do fight, I believe, number... which is was? 411, yeah, we are going to do 411 because 4-4 is very simple. It's just a fight against Geonids, and Geonids is just really easy. And there is already a video which I made on Geonids, and he works exactly the same. I'm going to be using Kim 98 for this, because it's chapter 4, so of course, as you know, you should be using this guy. And for this chapter, I would say, if you want to do it like relatively fast, you want your stat buffs at like level 30 to 40, and your strategy buff around level 3 to 5. And yeah, let's jump right into the battle. Like I said, I'm going to be using only Kim 98. I have cards on him right now, so we should be good to go. This fight is against Lona, as you can remember. It can be a little scary, but you can just bait her moves and then go in. It takes like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes to kill her, I don't remember. Just go in, like when you're far away, dodge a lot. Remember that second skill of Kim can restun the opponent. That's also great to keep in mind. All of his skills combo into each other. Yeah, I have full HP, so for now I can be aggressive, I guess. Because you really need to be defensive only when you are scared of dying. And if you are like full HP, no need to worry too much. Can go a little bit crazy. Oh, I missed that one. But yeah, as you can see, the fights take a while, like they are not super fast, but they are easily doable. But I need to be more defensive now, because as you can see, I went a little too overboard on this. Like my HP dropped really fast. If you are not defensive, your HP can go down really fast. So now we gotta be careful. Just go from the off screen, use the skill, and just try to hit her, or wait for her to use her skills. See, she's running to me. And now I have her. Let's use W. Our second skill. Oh! That hurt. Let's see if I know how to not die on this. Basically, any skill hits me and I'm dead. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. They don't have cards on. This is not going to work. Okay, let's try again, but this time I'm going to be more careful. This time we are not going crazy, guys. This time we need to make sure it goes smooth and without any issues. But yeah, this fight can be a little bit annoying because of the Lona skills. Okay, we got her. You just need some patience on this fight. Of course, the higher your buff levels are, the easier this fight is. Oh, she's getting aggressive. And I'm missing my skills. Okay, we got it. For a second I was thinking that I missed. But yeah, as you can see, this fight takes a while, even for me, even with my buffs and even with my cards. So you will probably need around level 40 for better experience. And stat buff at least level 5, I would say. It's possible that I'm just being too defensive about this fight and I'm too scared, but as you could have seen in the previous fight, I already died once, so there is no really reason to risk it. You just gotta deal with the fact that the fight is going to take a few minutes, but at least you will clear it, so that's what's important, right? Okay, we got her. From the back. These doesn't combo into each other, huh? That was my bad. Yeah, once again. It doesn't combo into each other if you start from this skill. Yeah, this orb can be really annoying if you get hit by it. Damn! Look at her dodges! Okay, she's almost down to 1 bar. I missed. Okay, now she's under 1 bar. No pressure. Just shield. Okay. We almost got her. And we got half HP left. Oh damn, I was not expecting that. This as well. Oh, this was unexpected. And she's dead. No. No. Okay. We are good. So now she's dead. And as you can see, we only used Blue Kim. If I would equip my other fighter, for example, if I would use Kim 98, I believe, or Andy, I'm not sure who was not at the elemental disadvantage, but if I would have cards on them, I would be definitely able to do it even if my Blue Kim died. So yeah guys, that's about it when it comes to the low cost missions on the epic quest from the chapter of 1 to 4. So to sum it up, chapter 1 and chapter 2 are very easy and you don't need to really worry about who you are going to be using on it. Chapter 3 is a little bit harder and chapter 3-6 is going to take few minutes to clear. And in my opinion, Andy is the one that you should use for this. And as for chapter 4, as you could see, it was harder than chapter 3. And yeah, you need to be just careful against Lona, just don't go too ham, wait her out, and you will be fine. So yeah, I believe I haven't forgotten anything in this video. And if I have forgotten something, then please make sure to ask me in the comment section below. And once again guys, if you have liked the video, remember to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time. See you.